Speak now to our SABC reporter Abra Barbier, who is there in Parliament. So when we talk about urgent, just how urgent is urgent, Abra?
Well, I don't know if you remember, but last week at the programming committee, last Thursday, even the speaker, Thandi Modise, indicated that this is something that she would like to see happen sooner rather than later. The Public Protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane has already written to Parliament, and apparently the letter that she wrote had a threatening and rude tone. This is what I'm told by MPs, saying that Parliament currently does not have the mechanism, and she was basically instructing them that she would therefore take legal action should they go ahead with this. And in response to this letter, the Speaker was visibly upset about it, and she herself indicated this is something that needs to be dealt with rather quickly. I've been told that previously when I covered the Rules Committee, when they develop mechanisms, when they develop rules, they can sit for a matter of months at a time. But I have been told that it's hoped that in this specific instance that they are going to take around a month to develop a mechanism for Parliament to be able to begin proceedings to remove the Public Protector, or not her on its own, but any member, any head of a Chapter 9 institution.
So what process would be involved here, Abra?
Well, the process, as it's said in the package, the letter is going to go to the Speaker. We will obviously put in a call to her office tomorrow just to follow up to see if she's received the letter, and we will then expect some kind of response from her office as soon as possible to say that it has been referred to the Rules Committee. Once it's at the Rules Committee, they will then set out some kind of a program or agenda, and then they will start with deliberations. The DA has already indicated that it does have a draft document which it hopes can guide the Rules Committee on a specific kind of mechanism, and they are hoping that this draft document can actually help speed up the process.
Okay, so Abra, you say a different type of mechanism. I was listening earlier on to the DA's John Steenhuisen saying that they've already done the work in terms of coding the language to impeach a president, and that this wouldn't be too different. Did they explain exactly how?
No. That's exactly what Mr. Steenhuisen told me as well. So we have that previous document on the impeachment of a president, and it will literally just be a few words. Well, this is if the DA's document is accepted, that a few words will be changed here to suit a Chapter 9 institution. But at this stage, we're not sure what the wording would be or exactly how it's going to play out, other than them deliberating.
He sounded also fairly confident that the process could get underway as early as next week. Is this the sense that everybody else in the Justice Committee raised?
That was not discussed today at all, but I would not be surprised if it's because today's meeting was not even longer than 10 minutes. Because there was consensus among all the parties. The EFF notably was not at the meeting, but the sense among the parties who were there was that this resolution was taken in a matter of minutes, and I would not be surprised if we will see the Rules Committee on Parliament's programme for next week.
All right, thank you very much. SABC reporter Abra Barbier speaking to us there in our parliamentary offices. Stephen?